show more hype, bring it back. Show more hype, bring it back.
Morning, everybody. Mike Allen here. Welcome to Monday Morning Brew. Lots to talk about. Stick around if you want to tweet me about it. Anything that we talk about this morning. And we're going right to Ferguson, Missouri, because I've got some opinions about that and I'd like to bring to light some new information of things that were happening last night. We're going to talk about it. Tweet me, Mike Allen, at tired_lines_fan. Stick around. Get some coffee in you. Monday Morning Brew here on the Armed Radio Global Network.
Hi, now I know you hear Joe Rocks and the Dog on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
Are you looking to buy prescription eyeglasses? Family-owned and operated EyeFramePros.com is your online store for prescription eyeglasses. Select the eyewear of your choice from our variety of frames, fill out the prescription information, and place your order in no time. After this quick and easy process, you'll receive your prescription glasses in a few days. All major credit cards accepted. Visit us at EyeFramePros.com. That's EYEFramePros.com. See what you are missing.
The small city of Rockton, Illinois, is stunned by the brutal and senseless murder of an entire family, leaving only the father to pick up the pieces of his shattered life. Two rookie detectives are at odds, but before they get a chance to stop him, the killer strikes again. Will Detective Max Larkin and Detective Jesse Fairlane put their personal differences aside so they can stop the killer from striking again? Find out in the new suspense thriller, Time Killer, from author Todd M. Thede. Available in hardcover, softcover, and Kindle at Amazon.com.
I stumbled upon a great new ebook website the other day that blew me away, and I thought you'd enjoy it as well. It's called ShebaBlake.com. In addition to the great variety of genres and titles, each ebook is only 99 cents. Whether you're a fan of drama, fantasy, nonfiction, poetry, romance, history, or something else, there's something for every reader, even young readers. Order your ebook in the downloadable format that works best for you today. Go to ShebaBlake.com. SHEBA Blake.com.
I bust a shot on them, and one. For real though, I'm trying to see what that thing do.
What up, this your boy Majesty the God. Make sure you go pick up the hottest single that's out right now, All Systems Go, on iTunes and Google Play. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, at Majesty, DAGOD, 80 Entertainment, we in here.
All I need in my life is a stack random, all systems on go. Take a hit, then I pass it to the bro.
Hey, do you overcommit? Have a problem saying no to your kids, your boss, and your relatives?
That just might be why you're feeling stressed and out of balance. Go to CherylSaysNo.com. That's SHERYL saysno.com and learn for free 6 tips on how to say no without sounding passive or aggressive. Visit CherylSaysNo.com today.
Route 106 Motors is the home of fine pre-owned vehicles. Experience a no-pressure sale with a family-friendly atmosphere. Route 106 Motors has been practicing the same simple philosophy of low prices for over a decade, and it has brought us great success. Recently, while other dealers are closing their doors, Route 106 Motors is expanding. We are a wholesale dealer, and we own the property and pay cash for all the vehicles. This allows us to sell to the consumer for a lot less than the average dealership. We are a high-volume, small-profit dealer, and we pass the savings on to you. New changes have been made at Route 106 Motors. Stop by and check out our brand-new building. Route 106 Motors, located at 569 West Street. Check our website at route106motors.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to find out about all the latest deals and savings opportunities. route106motors.com.
This is Matt Hazley, your host of Straight Talk. Come join me every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ARM Radio, home of the big guns. Boom.
All right, welcome back to the show. Today's show brought to you by Eat24.com. If you want to get something to eat, go to Eat24.com. You can download their app to your iPhone and Android. Put in your zip code, and they will find a restaurant that will deliver food to you. They say it's like having a food truck in your pants. That's Eat24.com. Also, Ring Central, who handles our phone lines. Our phone lines are not live this morning. I wish they were, but they are not. And we're going to get that fixed for Wednesday night. But you can tweet me at Mike Allen at tired_Lions_fan. Yes, I'm a Lions fan. And I'm not going to change teams just because they can't quite seem to get it together. Well, welcome to the show. I know a few of you are out there listening. Tweet me. Let me know how you're doing. I want to hear from you. I have yet to receive a tweet on this show. I don't know if you guys are just afraid of Twitter. I don't know if my listeners might be Twitter ignorant. I don't know, but give me a tweet, man. Send me something. Say hi, good morning, something. Lots of stuff happening overnight. The biggest thing that's been dominating the news the last week, especially in Missouri, Ferguson, Missouri, is the unfortunate shooting of Mike Brown by a police officer who's been identified as Darren Wilson. And, of course, in true form, the mainstream media has come out and taken for face value the eyewitness reports of Mike Brown's accomplice who was with him, who obviously is not going to say anything that's derogatory towards his friend who's dead. And they've taken that and run with it, causing a media storm and also causing rioting and protests and everything else going on in Ferguson. And, of course, the mainstream media has jumped right on board and fed that fury and threw gas on that fire, taking information that may or may not be confirmed and running with it as fact. Here's what I've pieced together. With my background in police work, I can weed through all this crap, and I'm going to give you my opinion about what happened. And you can take it or leave it. I don't really care. You can tweet me if you don't agree with it. Tweet me, and I will read your tweet live on the air whether I agree with it or not. Because this is, I'm not going to use those catchphrases, fair and balanced or anything. But I don't beholden to any liberal, conservative crap, and I'm not going to sit here and pump you full of catchphrases and catchwords. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Irregardless of who Mike Brown was up until that day, these are what we know. This is the facts of what we know. Less than an hour before his deadly confrontation with police, where he lost his life, he physically went into a store and stole some cigars. And when the storekeeper, who was smaller than Mike Brown was a big man. He's 6'7", well over 270 pounds. Manhandled the store clerk. That's all on tape. It's all on videotape. Where he did that. Threw the shopkeeper around, pushed him off. They call that strong arm robbery, which means you forcefully take something from somebody else that they don't want you to take. And he left. The officer involved, Darren Wilson, was just coming off another call and got the call or observed Mike Brown and the one eyewitness, where everything is being taken as fact, walking down the middle of the street, blocking traffic, basically making a disturbance. So he pulled in front of them, got out of his car to confront them, and now this is where eyewitness accounts vary, because an eyewitness account from not his friend states that at this point, Mike Brown rushed the officer, pushed him back into his car, and then went inside the car on top of him. There are reports that the officer was struck numerous times in the face and that Mike Brown tried to get his gun. At this point, if this is true, everything prior to this is now not the reason why Mike Brown lost his life. If you punch an officer and assault an officer and go for an officer's gun, all bets are off. And there's no reasonable expectation that any amount of training or any amount of second guessing, there's no way you can sit here and tell me that officer should have done anything else but what his natural instinct to survive and go home alive would force him to do. At the moment, he's about ready to lose his life. And if Mike Brown would have gained control of the gun, he probably would have. But the gun went off. That was enough to get Mike Brown to back out of the car. And when he backed out of the car, he slammed the door. They fought through the window for a little bit because now the officer has no duty to retreat. A felony has been committed, an assault on a police officer. If you punch a police officer, if you tack a police officer, he has no duty to retreat to save you. Now he must, by law, stop you. If he didn't, it would have been dereliction of duty. So more struggle ensued. Mike went to walk away. He got out, ordered him to stop. Now it becomes fuzzy because the eyewitness, Mike Brown's buddy, didn't say any of that happened. He just said that Mike Brown turned around, put his hands up, and went down to his knees and got shot, which is what everybody ran with. Other eyewitnesses are now coming forward saying that Mike Brown ran back towards the officer who started shooting. But even if he was running away at this point, the officer in Missouri, state law says an officer may use deadly force to stop a fleeing felon. And if he's already assaulted a store clerk, now these are facts we know. These aren't the facts that the officer knew. All he knew is the officer got assaulted as an officer, and that's all he needs to know. He doesn't need to know what happened in the store at this point. He got assaulted. That's a felony. That's it. Period. That's a felony. Now, per Missouri law, and I looked it up, the officer can use deadly force to stop Mike Brown, who could have gone